that's a great example of just real time, how you're taking something that you're passionate about. It's not even a business. It's a social idea, and how you can really take something that's in your head, and by sharing it with other people, confronting your fears, it actually gets a reality in the physical world. And so we're a little bit past our halfway point, and I want to give people, a second if they need to stretch or get a break. And also I'm going to show a video of you giving a talk about this issue. So you can stay and watch that, or you can go to the bathroom. It's about 4 minutes long, so that's how long you have to go to the bathroom. So let's see if I can do this. And we'll be back in about 4 minutes.
Every 20 seconds in a U.S. public school, a child is hit by a teacher. Every 4 minutes, a child is beaten so severely that they seek medical attention. 223,190 students, according to the U.S. Department of Education, were victims of institutionalized violence of corporal punishment in U.S. public schools. 107 other countries have implemented federal bans on corporal punishment. The United States stands alone in the developed world in refusing to implement a ban on corporal punishment in our school system. Not only is this a major human rights violation, it's simply ineffective. Exhaustive research shows that corporal punishment has no long-term significant effect on behavior and has tremendous negative impacts. From increased aggression to increased dropout rates to potential to be in violent relationships in the future, corporal punishment simply does not work. 30 states in the United States and Washington, D.C. have already mandated that we need to ban. They've done the legislative work. And in fact, 97 of the largest 100 school districts in America have already banned corporal punishment. The United States has been working on this issue, and folks have been organizing since 1867, with New Jersey, the first state to implement a ban on corporal punishment. Listen, in the coming months, everybody's selling right now, right? Crazy shit. By the way, most of you probably didn't understand, most of you probably had no idea this is going on. In fact, I didn't until I got involved with this cause 2 years ago. It fucking blew my mind that our developed society still allowed kids to be routinely and systematically beaten by their educators. But there is hope. The movement that's been going on for 30, 40 years, of which I've only recently become involved, is at a threshold moment here. In the next 30 days, Carolyn McCarthy out of New York has vowed to introduce a federal ban on corporal punishment in U.S. schools. We are so fucking close to the goal line on this issue. So close. It's 99% awareness right now. So if you folks care about this issue, we can get rid of this leather strap. And we can really move into the 21st century. I'm not asking for money. All I'm asking for is a conversation. Educate yourself on this issue. I just did a great article in the Huffington Post about this issue. Factually backed with footnotes that link to very boring government data that you can show people. Have a conversation with someone about this issue. Have a conversation with me. And more importantly, have a conversation with people through the mediums that you know best. Twitter, Facebook, your blog, your nationally syndicated TV show, whatever it is, have a conversation. And then do one other thing. Pick up your damn phone and call your congressional representative and say, I support a federal ban on corporal punishment in U.S. schools. And if you don't want to do that, call me and I will three-way your ass in and call the number for you. Thank you guys so much.
All right, so there we go. I love that video. And also something I just want to mention to the audience is that it's pretty cool. That was at the Summit Series event in May 2010. Also Anthony shared the stage with Ted Turner and Bill Clinton. So I think that's pretty cool. So first I just want to say keep the questions coming. So if you have any questions, post them on the chat, or you can post them on this virtually. Again, the number is 917-512-6189. So, Anthony, I want to jump to something that I think you do really well. With this idea, you're really trying to get something that's in front of the media that will grab people's attention. With credit covers, within a week or two of launching it, you got on the page of the New York Times Magazine that probably costs hundreds of thousands or millions. How can someone take an idea at the beginning stage and make it so it's going to have that kind of word of mouth and buzz? What do you think are the key things that you think of when creating that pitch?
Sometimes you have success and you're not really quite sure why, right? I mean, there's things you do, but it's like, really, what did we do right? And like, what, did we do wrong? I'll talk about like why the things that I have done in the past have worked. And I'll kind of then I can talk about like the evolution of my thought process now and like the new stuff that I'm on top of, like what's happening.